Where in your life do you feel 100% confident? Please comment down below. I really want to know. Because I found out that I am not fully confident in anything in life. Is this only me? Mostly nobody could tell that I'm not a confident person because I always show up confidently, because if I look good, I know that I look good, and if I'm doing something good, I know that I'm doing this good, but mostly it's all conditional. Like, there is no area in my life, and I find this out today. Even if nobody can tell, my confidence in my looks is conditional. If I know I haven't slept for 8 hours last night, or I'm not put together when I go out, obviously I'm not gonna be confident. So why is my confidence dependent on conditions outside, not inside? Because I don't feel confident if something external is not really giving me, if I can't make sense of it logically, that it's like good, I cannot feel confident. For example, content creation. I've been creating content for years now, and that is what I can tell you what I love the most, but it is also conditional. It depends on if somebody likes it or not. It depends on if I like it or not. Like, if it's not my favorite video, I don't want to put it out. If it's not my favorite picture, I don't want to even store it or show it to someone else, because it will make me feel like I'm a bad content creator. I realized it's all of it depend on something external. Is there any area in your life that you feel at least 80% confident in your life? And especially the people around me. Like, lately I've met a few people in my life that really inspire me to be confident. And there is only one situation that I meet them. Like, there's conditions to it, I don't see them everywhere. We're not hanging out or anything, but I see them constantly and I feel inspired by them. And I see them that they're always confident. And I'm really glad, at least I cannot lose credits to myself, that I can notice this stuff, I'm really curious by nature. And if you're curious too, don't judge yourself for this, because curiosity is what will get you the answer, okay? If you're not curious, you're not getting the answer. So that's why I'm not gonna judge myself for being curious. And yeah, I'm so curious for these people. They look confident 100% of the time in what they do. And I'm like, do they fake it till they make it? Because that's what I'm doing lately. 24/7. That's what I have to do. Fake it till you make it. When is this make it gonna come? I don't know. But at least we are trying, If you're trying, that counts, okay? Just know that if you're trying to be confident, that counts. Genuinely. That is also what I noticed in them. These people that I've actually never met before. This category of people that are 100% of the time confident, but never cocky. I also noticed that their confidence is not ever depending on external situation. That's why I'm really blown away by their confidence and their nature and their personas. And that's why I'm so curious, because I've never met this type of people whose confidence is not dependent on outside external circumstances. How did you do it, sis? Like, did your parents told you all the time that you're great? Or how was this built? I'm really curious. Because I never had that. So that's how I know that people like me, who were never really assured in their worthiness, now struggle or are on their way to build this confidence and worthiness in themselves. And I'm proud to be one of them, I'm not saying that, why am I not one of them who has built in confidence and worthiness? But no, we should be appreciated even more. in this society who are building this for themselves. You know why? Because it's only us who is working for this. No parent, nobody is involved in this. Right now, it doesn't matter who tells you you're a wonderful person or professional. If it doesn't come from within and if you don't build it in yourself, you're getting nowhere. Like, it will be always, what's the word? Yeah, it is very temporary. Even if you feel good, I don't want temporary good feelings. I want them to appear when I want them to appear. It's like, I don't even want to think about it, you know. These people that that I'm very inspired by, let me tell you, they're not even thinking about how confident they are, how cool they are. It's just their being that is so attractive. When you look at them in their eyes, they know. It's just their being. Their being is confident. They're not thinking to be confident. And I have to consciously think, okay, you need to be confident. You know, not that there's anything wrong with it, because fake it till you make it again. But yeah, I appreciate this in myself for seeing this in other people. And actually, instead of comparing myself to them and be like, ugh, why are they God's favorite? Why are they like this? And why I'm not like that? You know, it's all about perspective. And I don't care where they don't feel confident. I probably was put in the same room with them because the universe wanted me to see something in them and learn something from them. I don't want to yap a lot about this, but I really want to hear your thoughts about this. What is something that makes you genuinely confident? Not fake confident that comes from external situations and it's dependent on what happens outside. Well, to the degree it can depend on something, because we live in 3D reality and you don't have any other choice but to look at things like this is what it is, but it shouldn't depend on this for me to feel worthy. And also, what I want to share with you is that if you have ever felt not worthy because you didn't do good enough, if you also feel like your worthiness is dependent on doing something really perfectly, it's not. And that's what I noticed in this type of category of people, that they don't feel confident because they feel like they're perfect or they did something perfectly. No, they know they fuck up. They know exactly whatever's wrong, but it's not their focus point. They choose to continue, stand up. You will never see them trip and fall. Even if you do, they will ace it. It's like you want to trip and fall just like them because they own it, you know? Because it's in them. It's their being. And I admire that, to be honest. I really hope that one day I will get there, and I'm sure I will get there, and we will get there, because if you're here right now, it means that you are also working on this, and there is no fucking chance, baby, that you're not getting wherever you put your mind to. And yeah, that's also what I noticed. That is very valuable lesson for me right now. To be around them means that I see, and there's a proof that my worthiness is not dependent on how perfect I am or how perfectly I do things, or even if I do things or not, you know? It's just feeling worthy, and there's nothing wrong with it. Even if you don't do your best, you should still feel worthy. And I'm seeing perfect examples for that very often. I'm so happy that I had opportunity to meet people that can show me that your worthiness does not depend on how perfectly you do it. It's more about you doing it at all, showing up and doing it. That's what matters, and that's where you should already know that you're so worthy of applause, of recognition, anything you've ever desired in your life, that you're worthy of it, and you don't need to hustle for it, because confidence doesn't come from hustle. Confidence is built within, from shadow work, from something that you have to heal in yourself, not from outside. Maybe their background is totally different and how they were, how they grew up and all of that, but it doesn't really matter. I just see that in order to feel worthy, you do not have to hustle. So that's my lesson that I really wanted to share shortly today, because I needed to get these thoughts out of my head and share with whoever is there that needed this message today. And I hope you're hearing it, and please share your thoughts with me about this topic. I would love to get in conversation with you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.